Robbie Williams abducted by aliens. The $1 million racing pigeon. Wife spends a fortune at the vets but finds out a sickening truth. All today on Hello and thanks for tuning in. Our first story comes from a man named Russ Kellett who claims to have recognised Robbie Williams during an alien abduction. Mr. Kellett was riding home from a friend's house when he was abducted by aliens in 1999 and taken to a military unit. He describes his experience saying, "I went through a tunnel, ended up in a room with tall, bald aliens. They had the looks of a human but were 10 feet tall. That's not the norm, is it? There were some smaller ones and they all looked the same." Mr. Kellett, who now lives in Filey, North Yorkshire, said he was put in a chair and was given an injection into the back of his neck. "I'm saying, what's going on? I had a tube into my mouth and down my throat. I was panic-stricken." He was then transferred to another room and given uniform and weapons. Mr. Kellett started remembering the event during flashbacks. "He's behind me. We had helmets on. I was ready to go on a mission. I looked at him. He must have been leader one. I said, I don't know. I said, don't I know you from somewhere? Robbie will..." An alien then shouted, "Get back in line. You do not mess with these dudes. This is serious stuff. It's not a joke. It's called abduction." And that's where the story ends. Abruptly, in my opinion. I have so many questions like, what was their mission? Did they succeed? And was there any probing involved? We reached out to Robbie Williams to verify the story, but he didn't reply. In our next story, a Belgian pigeon named New Kim is sold for a record-breaking fee. Bidding for the pigeon started at €200 on the 2nd of November, but rose to a bid of €1.31 million from a South African group within 90 minutes. Then two wealthy Chinese collectors fought it out on Sunday. "The only thing I can see is we're in total shock," said Kurt van der Wouwe, whose family bred and owned New Kim. Chinese enthusiasm for long-distance racing of homing pigeons has driven prices up sharply, with birds from the traditional heartland of the sport in Belgium being particularly prized. No other country has had such a high concentration of pigeon enthusiasts as Belgium. I don't know about you, but that's a lot of money to spend on one pigeon. Like, what if it just flies away? Like, what are you going to do then? Anyway. Next up, the wife who spent thousands on vet bills after her husband blamed his farts on the dog. It all started during dinner when the wife was horrified by a disgusting smell, which her husband claimed was caused by the dog. After losing her mind and worrying about losing her dog, the wife's husband finally came clean. She said, "I lost it. I kicked him out of the house. He went to stay with his friends. To be clear, I didn't mind he lied in the moment, but he knew we were going to the vet. The vet was confused. He even went to the vet appointments with me. It takes him a full-on panic attack and mental breakdown to say the truth. His mother is on my side as well. She called him in no uncertain terms an idiot. Justice for Jerry." The wife said they soon reconciled, but that she's still too angry over the ordeal. "He went to the doctor about his farts and was recommended a diet change as well." Reddit users were shocked by the man's actions, with some demanding justice for Jerry. "That was so cruel to the dog," said one. "How many times did the vet draw blood for these tests? And man, stressing out your pregnant wife for no reason is just putting your baby at risk." Don't know about you, but that's not a very brave man. You know, if you fart, and to everybody listening to this, if you fart and it smells, you need to own that shit. Own it, bask in it, enjoy it. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you did like the video, please leave a comment and a like. And subscribe for next week's episode. So, this is the first episode. But, you know, it's something I want to try, something I'm quite passionate about. So, hopefully we get better in time. And like I say, if you did like it, please subscribe and I'll try to put out an episode every week. Thank you.